Yeah. Y'all ain't with the business, talking about the bankroll. I be moving weight, boy, I'm talking about the pesos. I be in the trap, gotta do my thing though. I been off the grid, getting caught up with the halo. Said I ain't a shooter, but I'm working on my aim, bro. Y'all just in the stands, I'm the one who's in the game though.
Welcome to the Profit Picks podcast. Welcome to episode number 2. And I hope you got your brooms ready. I hope you got your oven mitts ready, because we're going to be sweeping and we're going to be baking bread. So I hope you're ready. Get your pens ready. We have 5 solid bets for you on this Wednesday card. It goes on the 20th. Before we get to it, we got a little bit of news. So our parlay from last week, the 3-teamer we gave you, isn't even happening. Tom Breeze is the only fighter left. So what we're going to do is, Carlos Condit's on this Wednesday card, and he's going to be moved to the 16th. So we're going to parlay him with Tom Breeze. So take Carlos Condit for the 16th. That's going to cover Sarah Moras and Ricky Simone. Now, the Juliana Pena fight and Sarah McMahon fight is now rebooked. And it's rebooked for the 23rd. We'll cover that next week. We do have a play on that fight. And a fight that got canceled on this card that I really was interested in is the Mike Jackson fight versus the kickboxing champion, Barry. And I liked this fight. I honestly thought the odds were off, but they clearly wanted to get a win for this guy. But he was moving up in weight. He was going from 155 to 170. He was losing reach, losing height to Mike Jackson. I like Mike Jackson in this fight. At plus 350, how can you? You know, they were trapping in bettors, but I don't think the UFC wants anyone with black power tattooed on their chest. No offense, but it's just bad for business. So let's get to the fight card. UFC Fight Night. Kamzat's gone. We got Neil Magny and Mike Chiesa. I love it. Not bad. I'll take it. We got to play on this fight. Let's give it to you. We like Neil Magny, minus 125. I think his volume's going to get him a decision. And on top of that, we love the over. Both of these guys, not really finishers. And I'm going to be honest with you, Chiesa, he beat RDA at 170. All right? If that fight was at 155, I think we would have saw a different fight. Absolutely. I think RDA might have won that fight. That whole 15 pounds makes a big difference. Now, the over is a little bit juiced. It's minus 200. I still love it. It's parlayable. It's good for a straight bet. I think this is going to hit. The only thing I'm worried about is Neil Magny submitting him, because I know there's going to be a lot of grappling in this, and I don't think Chiesa is anywhere close to being able to finish Neil Magny. And what else is, I like the momentum with Neil Magny. This man was calling out a fight against Kamzat, and you know what? He would have got it too. If they weren't going to rebook that Edwards fight, Chiesa wouldn't have stepped up to fight Kamzat. It would have been Neil Magny. And you know what? I like the balls. We're betting with the guy with the bigger balls here, because I don't think Mike Chiesa would have stepped up. So bet the over, take Neil Magny, parlay him if you like, but I just am a little bit worried about Neil Magny by sub. But I think the over is solid. I think it should be even minus 250. I see value. Third pick, Rivera versus Munoz. This is a money pick. This is the lock of the night. If you're in the hole, this is the night to get you out of the hole. We're only sniping guarantees. This fight's going the distance. I like the over 2.5, minus 230. It should be more minus 400. As you see, 8 out of the last 10 fights Rivera has been in have gone to the decision. Do I have to say any more? Just bet the over. It's a lock. And bet it before it goes up. I see it going to minus 300 very soon. You can get it at minus 230. That's a gift. That's a gift. Parlay that with anything you want. Now the fourth pick, I've been back and forth over this fight. This fight just screams easy money. It's just hard to pick a side, either side. Ike Villanueva versus Vinicius Malaya. Oh, I can't wait for this fight. This is one of these fights where no matter what you do, you're going to wish you didn't have anything to do with it. This is going to be a little bit back and forth, And what I see here is someone getting finished within 3 rounds. I like the under 1.5. I just want that extra 1.5 rounds to get the guarantee. Minus 300 should be the line. Lock that in. Fight doesn't go the distance. It's a complete mismatch. Villanova's going to beat him up on the feet, and Malaya's going to beat him up on the ground. And I see either one of them could finish. It's a very iffy fight. I see money coming in on Villanueva. One of these guys are getting cut after this fight. I can tell you that. So last but not least, we got a 2-fight parlay. We got Leron Murphy versus DeAndre. This guy, when he was cutting down, he looked like a zombie, but he looks a little bit better at 135. And I got to go with Leron Murphy. 2-inch height advantage, 5-inch reach advantage. How do you not go with the guy? And I like the hype, the miracle. This guy's going to be a great storyline for the UFC, getting shot in the head, coming back, and being a world-class fighter. I'm going to ride that gravy train. Now, what I'm parlaying Leron with is Viviane Araujo. She's fighting Roxanne Modafferi. And I know she's been the dog of the year, dog of 2020, always cash. And I don't know if this is going to be it this year. They're really trapping in bettors to bet on her in this spot because the line's completely off. Viviane should be minus 200. I'll give you that. The line's off, but that still doesn't mean that she's going to win with the line being off. It just means they're trapping in bettors to bet on Roxanne. And I wouldn't fall for this trap. I'll parlay or get even odds on this bet. I just think she's going to be more aggressive on the feet. She's going to be more aggressive on the feet, and her jiu-jitsu is going to, I think it's going to be it's going to hold up. Only thing I am worried about with Roxanne is her jiu-jitsu. We'll see where that takes part, but I think the fight's going to be more on the feet, and that's where I think Viviane is going to outpoint her in a decision. That's all we got for today. 5 bets. If you bet all of these, I believe we're going to sweep. Make sure you have your brooms ready. Make sure you got your oven mitts. We are baking this bread. This whole week coming up is going to be money. Alright? Like, comment your picks, comment what you think. If I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm right, tell me. If you're betting the games, tell me. I want to hear about it. And make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon. Make sure you don't miss out on more of these winners. Nothing's worse than you coming on and seeing that the fight's already happened and you missed the card. So we'll have the last card, UFC 257, we'll have in a week. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe and follow along with us. We're going to have more bets coming. I'm going to line your pockets at the beginning of the year and we're going to start it off right. Alright, I'll see you next week. God bless, love you.